Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another message for you gathered from my life experience, and here we go. So this relates to anyone who has experienced neglect or abandonment, feeling ignored, things like that. So I just noticed that what I tend to do is think a lot, and I will decide what that other person is thinking. Like, say there's somebody, really it could be anyone, like a friend or a family member or something, who just hasn't gotten back to me within a certain time frame that my body triggers me and says, hey, this is too long, and now I'm feeling panic, right? And it's just one of those stress responses that comes from being brought up with those issues. So when that happens, then I will start to think a lot of things that just come into my mind. They're just all these little things like, okay, what's that person thinking? They probably are thinking this, they're thinking that, they're thinking this. So I make up a story that I don't even know if it's true or not. I don't even know if it's true. I'm trying to help myself feel more in control of that loss. And so there's a space in between me and that person. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the space between me and the person, but it's not really the person that I'm trying to get to, right? I'm trying to get to that feeling of comfort and security and safety. That's what I really am after. And so then I kind of place it on that person, when really it's just the feeling that they give me in their presence. Their presence, I feel that comfort. I feel that safety, with them. And so I've identified that I can only get those feelings through these certain people. All of that being said, so the thing I figured out is that I'm trying to fill the space. Like, oh, there's a space between me and that person, which in my mind I'm saying it's a space between me and what I need, which is comfort and safety. And so I'm like, I gotta fill the space because there's space there. I have to fill it. So I fill it with thoughts. I fill it with stories. Thoughts, stories. And so instead of using my energy to conjure my own sense of safety and comfort, which is totally a thing. Oh my God, there's an ice cream truck coming down. I don't know if you can hear it. Here comes the ice cream truck. See? You have an ice cream. Anyway, the point is, it's like I could have used all the energy that I used to fill my perceived sense of space. I could have used that energy to make my own. Wow, that is so funny. Do you see the ice cream truck? Okay. Anyway, that threw me off. The thing is, okay, the energy that I use to fill the space with thoughts and stories, which really just exhausts me. I'm not getting what I need. Okay? It doesn't get me what I need. And two, I could use that energy to get me what I need. Instead of filling that space that I'm panicking about, I could turn my focus on to what brings me comfort and safety. I have a list of things that help me feel safe and comforted, okay? I mean, I know that ice cream is one that my family enjoys, but that's, kind of an external thing. I'm talking about feeling states. I'm talking about feeling state, the feeling state of peace and comfort within. And it's this energy that's reaching out. This is what I found out, is that whenever I'm like, I noticed that I was constantly reaching out it's like I had these energetic arms reaching out from behind me on both sides from my shoulder blades. So like from my shoulder blades, I'd be reaching out my energy for a hug. Anyone hug me, please. Like that was like, that energy was saying, someone hug me, please. I need a hug. And so I've been practicing just bringing it back down into my body, and it goes to the base of my spine and my back. And that's the feeling of security. It's like me reaching out for that need to someone else was depriving me of the energy that I needed if I just sit back down in it. Now I feel comforted and safe automatically. Like I could have been doing this for myself this whole time. Instead, I thought I had to reach to other people to fill that. And it's really just amazing. It's amazing how much energy I have spent trying to get my needs met on the outside from other people. It's amazing how much energy, like, okay, so I have enough energy to live my life during the day, right? And then on top of that, I was spending it going out, and then it tenses my muscles. It's just amazing to have finally seen exactly where, and know that I can just pull it back down. So right now I'm practicing that every day. Not just once a day. It's several times, many times a day. Because it just automatically pulls back up again. And I have to pull it back down. And it feels so comforting. Like I'd rather be spending my energy on my own inner body, like instead of wasting it. It's like I'm just wasting energy all day. No wonder I'm exhausted at the end of the day. Why do you think you're exhausted at the end of the day? Probably because you're reaching your energy out for some need that you have that you could find within yourself. So, all right. Thanks for spending time with me in this moment. I hope that this inspired you. I hope you can find where you're spending your energy and how you're doing it, and to bring it back in to your body where it belongs. So you know you belong. You belong within yourself, within your sphere. You belong within your sphere. Your home is within your sphere, your self sphere.